Now, first of all, let us talk about Onika. If there is any celebrity who's able to get the internet talking by doing essentially basic things, it is Nicki Minaj. She didn't do anything. She just posted a picture of herself and her family outside, and that video itself went viral. I mean, it also managed to ruffle a couple of feathers because they like to push the narrative that Kenny cannot be outside with his kid. Oh my God, this and that. So Nicki not responding to that directly and just posting a happy family with her husband, whom she's not hiding like lottery ticket with her husband that she doesn't have to come on the internet fighting with multiple baby mamas for, like you know who. People really do get mad when she does that. Of course, people started running with the fact that, oh, this is hair debunking, lace front, and all of these things. To me, she was just posting a family. That's all it was. I mean, she even triggered people to the point where they started talking about what their children are going to be doing in 10 years' time. Because tell me why a certain person decided to come on the internet talking about, if my son impregnates a girl, I'm going to behave like that. Like, where's that coming from, ma'am? Like, at this point with this lady, it's giving obsession, in my own opinion, because all of a sudden Nicki Minaj is outside with her family and people are talking about that. Now she comes to the internet reminding everyone that she's a family. Meanwhile, the whole past week, her entire identity was being a bird. Being an ostrich is what she was focused on. Defending men is exactly what she was focused on. But now, all of a sudden, because she saw people talking about Nicki Minaj as a parent, here she comes with theories about how she's going to treat her potential, daughter-in-laws and sons. And how did we even get to fantasizing about such a young person impregnating someone? Like, it doesn't even make sense when you actually look at it. But then again, when you are obsessed with someone, you want to move how they move and when they move. So I kind of understand that to a certain extent. But that being said, another thing that I almost didn't see is a clip of Ming Lee being absolutely disrespectful towards Nicki Minaj and her family. Recently, I spoke about her sit down with Adam from No Jumper. I don't like Adam, and I just feel like he's, one of the number one Nicki Minaj haters. So that in itself, it was weird for me to see Ming choosing to sit down with Adam of all people. Not only because he's a Nicki Minaj hater, but of all the human beings that you would want to associate with, it's a man who's comfortable. His wife to con. That's the man that you decide to sit down and talk to. Ming, get your priorities right. But that being said, there is another clip from that interview that has been circulating when Ming is out there calling Kenny ugly. I think he's very ugly. I think Meek Mill is ugly. And I'm just like, where's this even coming from? And then she goes on to say that I think Nicki Minaj likes her because she likes the yes men. Because Kenny looks like she's the type of guy that will suck her feet. Yeah. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with the husband being a yes man to his wife? Like, make it make sense. You want her to be dogged out there. The fact that she was talking about it as if it's something to be ashamed of, as if it's wrong if a husband loves the wife wholeheartedly. Like, it makes sense why she sees herself in Belkazon, because they have bird brains. Instead of choosing a man that respects you, you want a man that's going to do what with you. The only thing I agreed with her on that is that Meek Mill is ugly, okay? That I agree with. Not just facially, but character-wise as well. So the fact that Adam sat there and said, well, with Meek Mill it was never going to work because he is a street guy, he would have spoken back to her. Meek Mill did more than that. And the fact that these people are glazing over the fact that this man literally DV'd her is insane to me. And Ming, who gave you the right to be talking about your brother-in-law like that? But then again, it's the same girl that was kiki keying with people disrespecting her own nephew. She has lost her mind. She really has lost her mind. I do know that she has something for Safari. I don't know what that is, but that's also weird on its own. That's very, very weird to say that you don't talk to your sister as much, but you're obsessed with talking to your sister's ex. That's wild in my books. Like, you would never catch me being buddy-buddy with my sister's ex-boyfriend. For what? If there is anything that all my brother-in-laws know about me and hate about me is, oh my God, I am such a snitch. Call it that. But listen, if I catch you, if I sniff the cologne of another woman on you, before you count up to 30, your wife who's in a different country will know about it. That's how much I write for my sisters and my cousins. I promise you, before you even sneeze, my sister in another country will know about it. So I find it really weird. And it doesn't matter, even you remember that cousin of mine that I don't like, the one that doesn't like me either. Yeah, I will put that beef aside whenever, the man feels like they can betray my sister or be disrespectful in her absence. No, I will definitely call her and then we can continue fighting afterwards. So to see Ming behaving this way around Safari and then to see her constantly disrespecting the man who clearly worships her sister, she said that herself, is wild to me. And why do you even feel the need to rate your brother-in-law? Why do you need to be attracted to him? You're not the one dating him, so why is your opinion relevant in this matter? And the fact that Adam sat there and was asking her about Nicki Minaj should tell her that that's all her relevance comes from. That's it, nothing else. And the fact that she finds that flattering is also reflective of where her IQ Really is. Exactly. Together with Belkazons. Now let's talk about Cousin Sloth. It seems like she is now beginning to talk about her next album, her sophomore album, and it is being rumored that there are a couple of lashings towards Bongo 2. Of course, I'm talking about the host. Allegedly, she's going to be addressing the host on there, and she's saying that it's going to be very summary. So I guess that means that it will be coming summer next year because summer is almost over this year. I don't see the album being released just now, so yeah, let me know in the comment section if you're looking forward to seeing or to listening rather to Cousin Sloth's upcoming album. That being said, it appears a lot of female rappers really are not active this year. Are they waiting for somebody else to release and get the wave going in female rap? Because that is a trend that we have been seeing, that there's a certain somebody that turns to move things in the female rap space, and once that person goes outside and begins to be active, all of a sudden all these female rappers are suddenly flooding the space with new music. I hope that's not what these girlies are planning. That being said, let us move on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. Let us talk about Paprika Spice. It appears that she has decided to test the waters in the fragrance world. She has decided to launch a fragrance and she has named it In Her Mood, and I feel like that is very befitting of a fragrance. It's a very cool name, and obviously it's also a term that is coming from her own music. Now, am I going to be purchasing? Absolutely not. I'm not the one for celebrity fragrances, except of course it is a Nicki fragrance. Okay, that's different. Okay, I don't even categorize that one as a celebrity fragrance. It's in its own category because of reasons best known to me. But when it comes to celebrity fragrances, it's the one that I actually do like. I won't lie, Eilish by Billie Eilish is really a sweet fragrance. I love it so much, and it layers well with Vanilla 28 from Kylie, okay? Although now I just feel like that's an ishy one in terms of longevity, the Kylie one, okay? It's very nice, but it doesn't last long. It's like when you want to go somewhere quickly and you don't really care about, how long it lasts. Mm. But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about Ice Spice's new launch. Now let's move on to the next thing, or the final thing that we're going to be talking about. Let's talk about Akademiks. Now a situation is bad when even Akademiks is the first person to clown Belkazon, because Akademiks stays on the ding-a-ling-a-ling of Belkazon. No matter what she does, he looks for a way to justify it, and he's always declaring after every second that, oh, I still love her, and then he gives her a lashing, and then he declares, I love her, she's my girl, a lashing, and then she repeats. It's a cycle. So this is pertaining the Nigerian soccer player. Now, when they were first spotted out together, Akademiks is one of the people who came out and said, oh, well, the Maduka guy doesn't have enough money for Cardi B because, she has more money than him and all of these things, only for them to continuously be outside. And so Akademiks was like, well, if Maduka is getting a chance, I might as well get a chance. Do you understand how wild it is to have Akademiks feeling like he has a chance with you? And you stand as an A-lister, you try to act like you're an A-lister. Meanwhile, Akademiks sitting on his podcast drunk is saying that in that case, I have a chance because I've got more money than this guy. And if by upgrade you mean the height, then maybe yes. But otherwise, I'm in the same category with the Maduka guy. That's exactly what Akademiks is echoing. And you guys are out there praising this girl for looking desperate out there. Imagine D hoping to a point where even Akademiks feels like he has a chance with you. And this goes to show you that a lot of the men that applaud her are just waiting to also hit it and quit it. And that's exactly what Akademiks was echoing in that video. I will try to insert a clip of what he had to say. I looked at that and I'm like, I know Offset, wherever he is absolutely laughing at this ridiculousness. As if that's not enough, Akademiks then went ahead and started looking up Maduka's baby mama, Jelisha. I posted her on this channel, when this news broke, and a lot of you were like, wow, she is absolutely gorgeous. So initially, Akademiks was like, oh, well, you're good looking, blah, blah, blah. This bum baby mama better not be ugly. And then as soon as he clicked on the profile, he got humbled real quickly, and he was like, wow, she's bad. And then to correct that, he then went ahead and said, oh, well, she also Belkazon also looks good, but the baby mama is bad, and Jalisha is beautiful. That's the thing. For someone who clearly has got some issues with confidence and how she looks, that she goes under the knife oftentimes, it's insane to me how she decides to go to ninjas that are very pretty baby mamas or girlfriends, just to get your insecurities activated. The same with Stefan. Do you guys know how that K Benji girl looks like? She's absolutely gorgeous. She's beautiful, effortlessly so. The same with Jalisha, with or without makeup, with or without angles, camera angle. She looks absolutely gorgeous. And then Belkazon inserts herself in there just to get your insecurities awakened. For what? And to see that it goes really deeper, she even went on a rant and she was talking about, oh, I always get these BMs activated each time I step out with a ninja. It's always drama. Do you know the women that go after men that are tied to other women so that they can at least feel pigged? You know there are women like that, and a lot of times when you look at it, it stems from esteem issues. Their self-esteem gets boosted whenever they feel like a ninja might have picked them over another person, or when they feel like they've been able to score a ninja that was previously with a beautiful girl, they feel like they are in the same caliber. There are weird women who move like that, and it's giving that energy because what gave her the need to come online and start talking about, oh, they're always acting like this, I get these bees activated. Just have you taken a look at Jalisha, ma'am? Like, have you looked at how beautiful that girl is? You think she's threatened by you? And what's crazy is Jalisha, before you, they've been going at it with this guy before you even came into the picture. And so the fact that she feels special and she feels it's about her, it tells me all I need to know about where the self esteem is. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about all of this. Thank you very much for making it this far. Thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, comment, and share this video. Until my next one, see you.